Dogs and cats can fly on commercial planes, that is, so why not on trains? That could change if the dog owners in Congress have their way. California Congressman Jeff Denham is working on legislation that would require Amtrak to permit pets on trains. On this, the congressman has likely been lobbied by his own French bulldog, Lily. Congressman Denham is the chair of the Subcommittee on Railroads, Pipelines, and Hazards and joins me now from Mountain View, California. Congressman, thank you very much. Well, as a dog person, not a cat person, but a dog person, why wouldn't you be able to bring a dog of a certain size or within, a carrier on a train? What is the problem with Amtrak?
There isn't a problem. I mean, this is something they did back in the 70s. They had some challenges with it, so they just canceled it altogether. What we're trying to do is, as we pass the passenger rail reauthorization bill, is make sure that we've got Amtrak running more like a business, having greater ridership. And this is actually an opportunity not only to allow pets to travel with their owners, but a real opportunity for Amtrak to actually have more money coming in.
Tell us about the pilot program, because I think they've at least tried to experiment with this.
We did. We worked with Amtrak on a pilot program in Illinois. We wanted to use one segment and really see not only how many people would use this, how much new revenue it would bring in, but would there actually be any problems or challenges? And we've not received complaints. We've actually received a great deal of letters and emails from that area, people that are appreciative of being able to travel with their pets. And, in some cases, pets that were being left alone or at home, or people just making the decision that they were going to travel by car or plane because they couldn't bring their pet on a train.
So presumably there would be some size limit on the pet.
Yeah, certainly, at least initially, there would be a size limit. We would limit it to one car on the train. So if you happen to be allergic to pet fur, you would be able to travel in a different train car. So, we're seeing a great deal of support across the entire country on this. Like
the quiet car, presumably. And what does Lily think about all this?
She's very excited about all the attention she's received in this, but we're excited to travel with her, and obviously we don't want to leave her at home or set up a separate boarding. We want to take the train, and this is a great opportunity for us, but a lot of families up and down the Northeast Corridor and throughout the country.
And I can see that Lily comes to work with you. That looks like a congressional office from the stills that we have. I also wanted to ask you, since you're out there, what you're hearing on the latest on the negotiations on the port strike in Los Angeles, which is creating such an economic blockage for so many people.
Yeah, it's really having a devastating effect on our local economy. I mean, this was initially a California problem or a West Coast problem. Now it's affecting our overall economy as a country. Exports that we can't get out, but as well about $2 billion to our economy every single day. So we've been working in a bipartisan fashion to try to encourage the negotiations, get the arbitrator moving forward quickly, and now having the administration, the president actually involved, hopefully we can come to a quick resolution.
Well, apparently they've been negotiating for 4 days now with the Labor Secretary, Tom Perez, and it's still stalemated. But in terms of the issues, is there one or two issues? Are there one or two issues that need to be resolved to get this thing worked out?
Yeah, I mean, they're really down to the final negotiations on this. The big issues were resolved early on. Many of our ports are becoming more automated so they can move goods through quicker. But that created an issue with labor wanting to take over the chassis or the trucks within the ports. We think that we've got an agreement on all fronts except for a couple of final details, just dealing specifically with the arbitrator.
And getting back to the Amtrak dog situation, is the reauthorization held up until you resolve this? Or, I mean, you've got a lot of leverage.
For pets on trains, we actually have our standalone bill, which we have continued to get more and more co-authors on, but we've actually put the language in the passenger rail reauthorization bill. We had unanimous support. It's not too often that you get Republicans and Democrats to agree on anything, let alone doing it unanimously, and that should be coming to the floor soon.
Congressman Jeff Denham and Lily, an assist from Lily, thank you.